All right, I think I'm live. Oh, hold on a second. Here I go. I did not make the settings on my phone the way I want it. Okay, I think I'm ready. There we go. We live. We live. We live. We all the way live. Hello. 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 I'm like, you're going to see me like looking up and down. Happy Wednesday, hump day. It's February 16th. Hi, Nisi. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, happy Wednesday. Happy February 16th. It's my birthday month. It's my birthday month. It's my birthday month. It's my birthday month. Acting really silly, feeling really. Hi, sweetie. Feeling really silly. It's my daughter's birthday month as well. She celebrated 19 last year, right? Oh, Lord is right. Happy Wednesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Renee Cage Watson, and I am a lifestyle strategist. And I help women find their purpose and live in their passion and construct the power within them to stand in their success while designing and creating the balance that they deserve. And balance, I'll talk about that on another talk. I have a couple of other talks. I've already talked about that. But there is an inside scoop on balance, and I'll get into that at the end of this talk. But today's talk is about something very serious. Because if you get this, everything that you want, you can have. But it's going to have to start with these shifts. It's going to have to start with these shifts. And what they are, I'm going to share with you. These are 7 mindset shifts that's going to help you create like an extraordinary life that you want. The life by design, not by default. Like the real one that you want. Everything is about your mindset. And I know you hear me say that over and over and over. And I talk about this mindset, 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 right? Everything's about mindset. Because when you're able to shift your mind, your thinking around something, that changes everything. Everything changes, right? So I'm going to break down these seven, seven, seven things. Good things come in seven. Seven's my lucky number. Obviously, it's my lucky number. But the first one is the doing versus the thinking. And what do I mean by that? The doing versus the thinking. Well, what I mean is like you have to get into action. We can be all up in our head about something, being a perfectionist, it got to be this way, second guessing ourselves, all of that. The doing versus the thinking. Okay. So, first, you got to get some clarity on what it is you want, right? You got to get clear about that. Decide what it is you want. You got to create the goal, right? Figure out what this goal is, figure out what your goal is. Then you got to create a plan, right? As always, you got to have a plan. And then you got to get in action. You got to do something. You can't just live in your head with it. Shit won't happen. Can't be scared of a failure, of it falling down, of it not working. Because so what? What you get is information. You get a lesson, you get data, you get feedback. You can reassess, redo. Okay? Like what figure what well for us iPhoners, I'm an iPhoner. What is it? We're on I don't know what number it is because I haven't gotten the latest one. Was it 14? I don't know. The OS says 15 now. But they started off with one. And then he got some feedback and it has bugs and every year they come out with an upgrade, right? So it's just do something. The second one is having a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. It's like having the mind and the thought that I have the capacity to learn new things, I have the ability to learn new skills. You want to learn something? Can you read? right? You can read. Can you, watch a video? Can you mimic something? Can you practice something? Yeah, you can do all of those things. And you've done all of those things. Sometimes we get stuck in our head of what we can't do. You can learn, you can do, you can grow, you can stretch. But it starts with your thinking. It starts with your thoughts about your abilities. It sometimes it starts some of that subconscious belief, that negative stuff that's telling you can't do it. Sometimes that stuff is from childhood or some earlier experiences and it sets up in there. But you have to actively combat against it. You have to do that. The second is, no, the third, on the third. Can versus can't. I think I can. I think I can. I can. I can. I can. I can. Instead of I can't. I can't. I can't. I used to tell my daughter growing up, she was like, I can't do. I was like, can't means won't try. You got to try. And it's like, if you can't do something, think about what can you do to remove some of those barriers, right? Change your language. Like, I have everything I need inside of me to achieve the things I need or want. Everything I need is inside of me right now. You have to uplift that within yourself. It's your thinking. Instead of I can't, I got this. I can do it. And if you can do it, get some help, get some support. Don't just stay stuck, right? Don't stay stuck. Another one is the fourth one. This is about, I know you've heard that the saying is if your goals or your dreams don't, you know, scare you, then they're not audacious enough. They're not big enough, right? So this is about taking something one time and 10 times in it. Say you want one client, say no, I want 10 clients. You want 10 clients, say no, I want 100 clients, right? You want to start your business in 10 months or launch your website in 10 months. How about 1 month? It's like shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars. Because what happens is it gives you really something to get excited about, right? It forces you to up level yourself and it also pushes you out of your comfort zone. There's no growth when we're comfortable. So get uncomfortable and push yourself. Challenge yourself, right? This is another one. This is big. And I've had this myself. It's this mindset around money and it's just like this growth, abundance versus lack, right? I don't have. I don't have enough. No. Instead of saying that abundance flows to me with easily, with grace and flow and ease, is instead of feeling like I don't have, it's like it's fear-based, right? Fear is false evidence appearing real. Number one. So I didn't make that up, but I use it a lot. How to get rid of that fear? Get clear about what those early messages was around money, around tangible things, around your worth and things that your ability to have. Like you too are just as worthy, right? So it's just like shifting that narrative that you're creating yourself for yourself. The sixth one is the journey versus the destination. Oh, I've been guilty of that. So focused on the end goal and not giving yourself credit to celebrate your progress. Sometimes we're so focused on where you want to go, where we want to be, and all we can do is see where we are right now, and it's so far away, and it's so impossible to get there, and how am I going to get there? And uh, the journey, the journey, the journey, because that's where the experience is. That is where the life, the living is in the journey. It's not there because sometimes you get there and then boom, you off to something else. You can't even stop and wait and recognize how far you've come, where you've come from, what you've gone through, what you've learned, the lessons. We're so focused on there, like being mindful, like recognizing the right now and the moment that's all we really have because we can plan and do and all of that. But, we really don't know what is out there. We can try to do as much planning as we can. And then we can't undo what happened back there. All we have is right now in the moment. So just, relish in the journey, relish in the right now and the right now. And last one is limitless versus limited. This is all about expanding your brain, your thoughts beyond maybe what you can even fathom and see. It's like the possibilities of what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. The possibilities is just like vast. Lean into that. Like things are limitless. Infinity. We get to create it. And that's beautiful, right? It's just like we confine ourselves in our own walls. We say what we can't do, who we aren't, or I never been good at this, or I'll never be able to, or only people, if I had enough, or only if, all of these if and when and excuses. They're excuses. I don't want to tell you. I'm here to tell you that's what they is. Excuses. This is what it is. It's an excuse. It's an excuse. Be bigger than your excuses. Be bigger than your excuses. Because there are some people who have less or who, have less time, less resources, and they are living a fantastic or created a situation for themselves, so don't let your circumstance be the reason why you can't, ain't, don't, all of that, right? Because that's all in your mind, all in your brain. So, 7 mindset shifts. Doing versus thinking. Get out your head. Get out your head. Growth versus fixed. You have the ability to learn, to grow, to do. You do. Can versus can't. Your language, what you tell yourself. If you say you can't, then you can't. If you say you can, then you can, and you will. It's about what you say to yourself. 4, 10 times versus 1. You want to take your results a little bit higher and get out of the real comfort zone of really no progress. Now, sure, I always say 1 step is better than no step, right? But come on now. You can make 10 steps. You can. You just got to get excited and figure out what's the purpose, what's the why. Then that'll get you some of your oomph that you need. The next is abundance versus lack. Got to get out your mind that I don't have enough. Oh no, can't do. Mine again. Let it flow. You have it, let it flow. You have it, let it flow. Next is the journey versus the destination. We have to enjoy the row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily. I'm not going to sing. But y'all know the story. Y'all know the nursery rhyme, right? It's about the rowing. It's about the going down the stream. So, because you get to see, right? You get to see all the things. And then it is limitless versus limited. Again, the confine of the walls of what you can do, what you can have, who you can be. It all is with your thinking. Mindset shifts. You take those mindset shifts, I promise you, you will see a difference in your life. You will see a difference in your life. And sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, those is easier said than done. It is and it's not. Sometimes we do need support. So if you need some support, I may be able to support you. You know, I work with women who feel stuck, who felt like they just could not get to the next level, all of these things. They felt like their confidence was down. They felt like they was last on their list. And after working together, they were able to create new possibilities for themselves. They were able to recognize that it was okay to put themselves first and it wasn't selfish, that self-care was necessary. And most importantly, they got clarity on what was important to them and the support and the accountability to move forward, to lean into their most possible audacious dream that they have for themselves. Now, sometimes we like to just stay stuck so we can just sing the sad song. There's help. It may not be me. There's a whole bunch of other coaches out there, a whole bunch of therapists. Find some help. Get the support you need. There's no excuse to stay stuck where you at. If you're complaining and you don't like where you at, then it's your responsibility to do something about it. Okay? So, like I said, I am so excited. Mindset shift. I'm about to be 50. So it's like coming up on 50. There's been some shifting going. And I think that's what life is about. It is a constant shifting. Like we are constantly evolving, changing, growing, learning, having more self-awareness about ourselves, seeking it. Don't ever stop seeking more awareness about yourself. Okay. So, next week, we will be diving into more of these delicious conversations about how to create the life that you want by design and not by default. This is about creating your life, your purposeful life, powerful and purposeful life. And I want to say I appreciate you for tuning in for this edition for Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee. Please share it if it's on a repeat. If you're on replay, hit replay for me. Let me know. And please, if you have not already done that, go on over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to that. I also often are giving other discussions over there, trainings, talks, all of that good stuff. So please go on over there and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on LinkedIn, Clubhouse, all those good stuff. And make sure that you take care of yourself and know that we create our existence. Our mindset creates our existence. You shift your mindset, you shift your life. Have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you next week. Bye. Doot, doot.